Good morning. It's a nice, happy Sunday morning. A nice, muggy Sunday morning here. We're expecting some rain today. So we're here at the sawmill, and I've got a little problem, but I'll show you how I deal with it. So every now and then I roll a log onto the sawmill, and it falls off of the rails here, and I get one end down on the ground. Now I'm not going to pick that up. That's it's quite heavy. That's an 8-footer. It's about 10 to 12 inches at the small end, but it's still pretty heavy. So I'm not going to put my back out by picking that up and putting it back on the sawmill. When it's small stuff, it's okay. It's a little bit of a challenge with 8-foot stuff because my rails or my bunk, I'll show you what I got here. So the bunks are about 8 feet here, right? Now this guy here, I put one in the center, so if my logs aren't centered and it falls down here, it's okay, I can roll it back. Here, I like to have that place, that spot here to be able to walk. So I try to center it, and as it rolls this way, you know, I try to adjust it so it rolls up on there and goes up on the mill. But sometimes I'm, you know, a little bit in a hurry and one end falls off. But we got the fix for that. When I bought this sawmill, I had purchased this winch. It's made by Warren, and it's called a Pullsaw Warren winch. I think it's a 2,500 pound, and it's electric. You can also get them battery operated. And it's one of those things I knew I'd use around the sawmill, but we use it around the shop. We use it all the time because it's just you pull it out, and you know, if you want to lift something heavy or just move something out of the way. I've even, you know, lent it to some friends of mine who towed a vehicle or an ATV onto a trailer. It's hard to push it on the trailer, and they use this with a generator or whatever. But it's a great rig, super great rig. So what I got, I've put a rope around my rafters up there, and I'm just gonna put the winch up, plug it into my wall outlet there, and pull one end of the log up and push it onto the sawmill. So let's do that. I'm going to hook my winch on my rope, like so. Just come over here and plug my extension cord in. Hope I'm long enough. Should be. So as I was saying, it's a nice Sunday morning. Nothing I enjoy more on a Sunday that it's giving rain or something than to jump in the sawmill and saw a few logs. Nice and relaxing. And we'll plug this in. I've got just enough room here. Okay, so it's got a power switch. So you turn the power switch on. You push the button. There's an in and an out, of course. There we go. Pull on the thing here. There, wrap it around the log. I could use a chain or a rope, but I'll just wrap it around the cable. It's a heavy log, but it's not that heavy. If I had a longer 12-footer, bigger log, I'd use a chain. Yeah, just loop the cable around, turn the direction, give it a little tug there, keep it snug. Kind of bound up here on the sawmill. I'll just readjust. There we go. Right on the sawmill now. I can roll them. I can roll them on the on the mill, no problem. Bring my cable back in. Pullsaw, a worn pullsaw. Some handy little tool. Turn the power button off. Take her off the rope. And there you go. Every now and then you buy a tool or a piece of machinery and you think, oh, that'd be nice, you know, when I need it. You know, it helps with the workflow and stuff. But every now and then you buy a tool or a piece of machinery and you use it all the time, more than you thought, and that's some satisfying, right? And that little winch, we've used that a lot. So now I just have to slide that log on nice and gently. Another thing I do sometimes, I'll just pull up the log and I'll just put the railing underneath just to make sure it doesn't fall back down. But you know, that's an easy way to do it. So we got them on there, and we're sawing some. What am I sawing? 8-foot 2x6 this morning. So I'm going to fire up the sawmill and saw up some 2x6. I've got an order for a guy for about 40 or so 2x6, and I'll do that up. Well, that's a wrap for today. We did good today. Today was a good day. We sawed some 2x6 out of hemlock, 2x8 out of hemlock. I sawed 35-ish or so 2x6, 8 feet long, and then I just sawed a log that was 14 feet long, some 2x4 for trusses. I had my helper here today to build some trusses. I'll make a video on what that's about. Anyway, good day here today. We got some rain, so it was nice to be in the sawmill building and saw some lumber. Not very nice to do anything else outside, and but it's quite muggy and warm. So it was a good day. So thanks for watching, and like my buddy Dave would say, life is good, and we'll see you later.